Okay, second try. Sorry for the first hiccup. Today is speedrun day. Cookies, Nematode, get to see you there. We're going to be trying to beat the game in under 3 hours with the broken teal build that we have the guide up for. What we need to do though is, before we can start the speedrun, we need to check out 1 or 2 routes that I wanted to improve on. 1 or 2 things that I wanted to do a little bit better. Because now I've been running a little bit weird at times. Since if you start from the outskirts of Mammon, you can get to a specific spot relatively easy without having to take a detour. I think this is something to absolutely keep in mind. Because you need to run down here to grab yourself the Hatman Stone. No more Serial. Jarl. Serial is shit. I'm sorry. We tried him now. We did him quite a lot. And the conclusion is that he's shit. I'm sorry. I wish he wasn't. I wish you could actually play Serial meaningful and have a good time with it. But you just can't. He's just ain't it. So I gotta tell you, we had to skip out on that Serial project and actually move over to the Teal project, which is insane, with a speedrun today. And as I said, for the speedrun, we want to test like 1-2 routes that you can do. Oh, there. We need to jump up here. Because I know that I've been doing some things unfortunate timing-wise. Might have to juice out like a few extra steps. See what we can pull off. For example, this easy dorsalid here. I don't know, we're getting to dorsalid. See, like, not sure if that's actually faster than teleporting the other way. Can activate this beacon. Just in case you should die. I'm finally at Zmei in NG+. And how is he feeling? Yeah, okay, that one was easy. Give the gold. Any more money? Stairs up as well. Around. Invisible. Further stairs up. Past Jeremiah. There is Francis Fartface. I think there's actually money that we can pay. Terrell might be OP if they fix the thorns tracking. I don't think even if they fix the thorns tracking, because the damage ain't just there. Okay, so this one I can activate like super quick. That was a good run. But then from here, could I do a better pathing? Because again, it's kind of like you can get to this location here relatively easy. That's not the point. But can I get from here somewhere else? So this is nice, but I guess you're probably better off than returning. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do here. Tian's merch stole the entire show. I disagree because what is it called again? Okay, this one I can unlock super fast. And then we'd have to return back Sester's Gate. The Castigator's Keep. So we'd have to return back to the outskirts of Mammon. I think you have to like return 3 times back to this location because you gotta go right, left, and down to reach like each spot. Oh my goodness, I'm a professional. How's it going? Very well. I mean, I'm excited to see how quick we can beat the game. We've already done our teal run yesterday in non-sped up, And we pretty much cleared 3 shadow gates in the matter of 1 hour. So if we can clear 3 shadow gates in the matter of 1 hour, then the other 3 should be the matter of another hour, which leaves us only with 2 more gates to clear, and we're kind of done. Like, you can go to this spot. Tiel Shadow, we're actually not using the Tiel Shadow Strike. What we're using is only his Shadow Dash. Right? So what I wanted to check is if you go early to this location here, I heard it's like a super good money spot, right? Where you can like pick up 65 coins. There's like a lot of money just lying around in this area. But I've never like really been discovered, tried to see what there is. It's 75 coins is not really a lot. Also, one question that we have to answer, chat. What do you think? Should you skip the prologue for speedrun? Or should you do the prologue for speedrun? As I haven't, you know, decide on that. So that was easy. Why did we do this one now? So the basic plan was, how do I get all 3 gate locations activated? So now you have the Gate of Mammon, the Castigator's Keep, and the Sestrus Gate activated. So after, for example, finishing like the 3 gates here, I could just teleport from location to location like bop, 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 and get it done. Right? Skip it? Yeah, I do believe skipping the Prologue 2 is the thing, because it's an actual fixed option in the game that everyone is going to do. No one is just going to play the Prologue, right? So I feel like including that in a speedrun seems a bit silly to me. But that's just me. I wanted to go back to the Abbey entrance. No, Abbey entrance, abandoned outpost. Yeah, because I need to know one thing. Because all these beacons in... We retain a new game plus everything. Retain everything. All these beacons in the new area, they contain a chest in the beginning. I think it's every single one that has 1,000 gold in it. But it's not a lot, and it's a bit of a time waste, but this is the easiest way to get gold, right? Let me check that on the... Abbey entrance? I have one question. What happens to the glimpses after I max my char? Let's say Proxima. Do glimpses have any other use? No. If you max out one character and you have no interest in other characters, glimpses are virtually useless. Tiel perfect dodges can ignore a bunch of stuff. Yes, that is true. Okay, so every chest has that 1,000 gold in it. Now, my next question is, how much do you get for killing Franz? Because I hate killing Franz, but I think it makes more sense to kill him early. I'm happy you get a new PC. I hope you didn't pay through your nose for it. Because right now we have our weapon enhanced to +7, right? With a normal start. But if you now take out Franz, you get a Tar Core. And what else do you get? And suddenly you can enhance everything. Okay, cool. I get it. But do you get something for killing him? Ah, see, like you get a... Feed the Tar Forge, the etching needle? Ah. That's interesting, because if you kill him, you can get materials for that. For giving him then the old stuff. Ooh, that's cool. No, so what am I talking about? This kind of changes how I start the game. Because, let me show you quickly. If you kill Franz, the upgrades are more costly. I do understand that, but it should be handleable if you do the right thingy, because you can get 4 things from, like, you can get 8,000 gold easily. You have 5,000 standard gold. It should work. So wait, I would upgrade before killing Franz, if that makes sense. So I would upgrade to a point you can before killing Franz, then kill Franz and upgrade afterwards. Because so one thing you can do is in the start of the game, you can go to shit. The question is, where do we get moonshine from? Because I do have moonshine. So you can go to Gorf, and then you talk to him, right? Give him the second well cap. He gives you another marsh pearl. Then after talking to Gorf, it's back to the main menu. Back in. Last RAM, old SSD is getting into the new one and saved me almost 500 bucks. Yeah, I get that. I mean, 32 gigs of RAM is technically enough. 64 is optimal if you do like video stuff and thingies. I think 48 would be fine, but 64 obviously better. Then you give him moonshine. Moonshine would be another pearl, right? And I think you can do it one more time. Aren't the prices double now? Anthony, like, the thing for the speedrun is that we don't have time to not do this. So there's 2 reasons for that. First and foremost, we can get a lot of stuff there, right? Okay, then you give him moonshine another time, and that's another pearl. And I think then you can't do more, because you would have to, like, search the corpses and do some shit with it. So that would be 8,000 gold easy. So what you get when you kill Franz, okay? You get all the things upgraded. But this is important. What you can then do is you can actually take the furnace stone, for example. You can take the obsidian lathe, and you can take the etching needles. And feed them to the tar forge. So you can, for example, just run down here. Open the door. Go Invisibrew. Open the gate. Because this gives you the lace. Then exit to main menu. 150. No, I don't think I can beat 159 area, because this would like mean that I have to first try every single boss, and I don't think we're going to first try every single boss. But I'm aiming for 3 hours and below, because I think I can do it, right? I think I'm good enough. So, what you can do then, when you actually get these materials, is you feed that to the forge, and you get materials for that. See, like, if I go now to the forge and feed her the obsidian lathe, I get the ventrium, laterite, and dorsalite for it, which actually is enough to then meaningful upgrade my weapon. Now, obviously, it gets more expensive to upgrade the weapon, but if we take the stuff... Somebody has a build with a salvaged trap, and it will 2-shot most bosses. I'll definitely have to have an eye about this, Rust. That sounds like a very funny thing to do. And then you can sell the Meridian Tome that we got early, too, and the Coin of Mammon, which actually brings us up to 11,767 coins. Which games are you looking forward to now? September stuff. Onimusha, new Path of Exile League, some other shenanigans. But we don't have enough laterite. Okay, which means that during my run through, I have to look out for more laterite. I now need to get really quickly 2 laterite that we can just test thingies. Where would I get 2 laterite from? Early location for 2 laterite. I know I missed 1 laterite during my run through. I'm trying to think about where to get like 2 more from quickly. Because here's like this one, right? I just started. Should I do Tiel or Proxima? I like high DPS and fast attacks. Both are great for that. Proxima, so Tiel has the advantage of being able to dodge. Proxima has the advantage of perma-stunning the enemy. You pretty much have to choose your poison, what you just prefer. Do you want to do this or that? Simple as cake. If you go for the Noctian Gate, there is that. And I could technically run in to pick that up. And get the 1,500 coins, and then you just go back. I'm just trying to remember, where did I miss a laterite? If that makes sense. Where did I not get the ones that I could be getting? I mean, for example, I know that down here in this dungeon, I did miss one. Don't worry, we'll start with the speedrun in a jiff. We just wanted to like improve our route here. We've done like the early start now many times. I think the main thing I'm going to change is also we're going to straight away rush for so like, because if you go through here, there's a laterite that I missed last time. We're going to straight away rush for Egon to just level like crazy. I think that makes the most sense. Isn't there a pickup near the outskirts of Mammon Beacon to the right of it on a catapult? I mean, let's check. Because I just don't have it, like, you know, so many things forgotten. Coffee, thank you for the 180 BD titties. Your wisdom helped me a great deal in understanding the game. And elevated much frustration. That's my plan. 9 out of 10 times. Just steal your frustration away. You mean like when you rush down there? No, here's one. Yeah, you're right. There's actually one. It's a Ventrium. That one is a Ventrium. It's not a Laterite. Makes a difference. No, Tarek, I mean, good piece, but we'll good to know. Ryan, we'll start in a second. Oh, no game sound, sorry. Made it louder again. I think game sound should be there. Or does it need to be even louder? I just need to see if the money is enough that we pick up, because that's the tricky part. Do you have enough money to get meaningful upgrades? I mean, for example, I'm planning a little upgrade route that's technically unnecessary, but I don't know how to do it smarter, which is the problem. So now with 3,000, I can do Laterite, and then we need 13 Laterite. Where am I supposed to get so much Laterite from? I know you get one like from killing a certain boss, like you get a Ventrium infusion, right? But I know you also get a Laterite infusion later. I mean, +8 is already good. I just don't see how I could get it higher. Now, Nether Express. What did I wanted to check? Mushroom Village, Nocturne Gate, Black Ridge Pass, Ruins of Amon. Ah, yeah. So my problem is that one of my early weapon upgrade strategies requires me to grab the Axatana. Now, the thing is, in order to grab the Axatana, I always go from the Nocturne Gate, where I anyways have to go, and then we pick it up, right? So it's not like we're not anyways here in this corner of the map. But I always wondered if there wasn't a better way up into the castle. I know there's a second way in there, but I always forget how it is. Let's try to optimize that second way route so we can maybe forget about the Axatana upgrade. That will immensely help. On any Gragu builds, I am not a Gragu fan at all, because Gragu has a weird thing where you can go for 1, 2, then ability, 1, 2, 3, ability hit, 1, 2, 3, ability hit, and you can pretty much perma-stun every single opponent like that. It's a bit similar to what Proxima can do, but it's a bit more reliable because his hit just seems more broken. But yeah, that seems a bit silly to me. Ah, wait. Okay. Wait. Yes. Yes, this is here. Okay, solution to my problems. We can run the Abbey entrance, the Cester's Gate, and then we can just because I have I'm not losing time for that. What do I mean? Let me show you. So Gragu is great. Don't get me wrong. My biggest problem with Gragu is that his main selling point is obviously that he can restore the heals and that he has the punch. But like both of these things, I personally don't find too appealing and therefore not too interested in it personally. So what we can do from here, right? We get this dude in front of us, but that doesn't matter because you're going to just go here, safety hidey mode. Then we're going to dodge through to pick up the money. I'm going to have him roll on us, but we ignore. And then you pretty much walk to the right to slam down and take the teleporter to the exit. Yes, that's so good. Then you would have to run over, shoot the bell. Yes. Okay, that's going to save so much time. That's going to save so much time. What do you think about Smurd Miracle with overtime? I tried Smurd now many times, and I could just simply not get used to him. And that's me and Smurd. But it's just like I keep killing myself with his ability. Like maybe I don't understand it good enough. But there's just something about Smurd where I try him that just does not agree with me. And I've now tried many times, so it's always the same. It's never like Smurd working really good. So now with this routing completed, let's delete our good old friend. Begin the game. So, are we ready, ladies and gentlemen, to mingle and jingle? Let me get this properly started and see what we can do now. So goal is we need to get Tiel with a heavily upgraded weapon and to tier 3 really fast. Why tier 3? Because Tiel on tier 3 gets bonus crit damage, and bonus damage. It's essentially what makes him super strong. It's the one thing that makes him stand above all the others. And I now figured out where most glimpses are that I can get early. to kind of complement that route. Right? Well, which beacons can I do that just grant me glimpses? I just simply have to see how much do I really need of that. Now, if you skip the prologue, you start with 10,000 money right away. What I wonder is, if I could find a route. Nah, I don't think I could find a route to the Nocturne Gate faster. Smart is only good with at least level 20. Otherwise, it's not worth it, I guess. That's kind of like the same with some of the others. I mean, technically, you can start Sister Ganassa early, right? But Sister Ganassa wants to be at least tier 3 before she's good. So you're technically better playing Proxima and Tiel until you have her tier 3, and then you can finally play her. And I think this is like the way how it goes with a lot of the characters, that they're just not worth it in the beginning, and they just become more worth it down the line. By the way, I just noticed that our speedrun timer is a bit too far on the left, and it's going to be like horrible when I try to just adjust that a bit. So we have that. Because you wouldn't have like the minutes and the hours and they would actually pop off screen. That wouldn't be optimal, would it now be? You can kill France to get the upgrades unlocked at the start. Yes, but if you kill France to get the upgrades unlocked at the start, then things are going to be more expensive. So you don't want to right away do that because it is going to make things worse for you. So you kind of want to prepare for it. I don't know how to say that properly. Okay, we're not going to level up this time. We're just going to run past. Still have to get Tiel. Already time lost to judging back, chat. Oh god, no. I'm not going to try to unlock anything without Tiel. So we're not going to waste our gloom. We're going to keep it. We're going to run past.
You're here at last.
We're not going to channel the Ova. You need to talk to Merrick or he won't be able to get reset.
Hey, you there. You're that special Brev, right? I've got something nice for ya.
Big map. Because if you don't do this, then he will not be tradable to early on, right? Cool.
You've come far.
Then I can do things more efficient. Grab the glimpse. Should I play Tiel in the endgame with the Axe Katana or with the Axe and Dagger? That depends on what infusion you're going for. If you have the Lightning infusion, you're fine. There's no reason why you should be going for the Axe Katana. Lightning infusion is generally strong. I'm going to pick up the heal from him in a bit. I prefer the blood infusion because it does seem to be able to crit. And since Tiel has a high crit, blood infusion does work better. Quotation mark, quotation mark. Open the door. Exit to main menu. See, this is like, now you have the lathe, but we're not planning on using the lathe. We're just planning on using the lathe to feed it to the Congratulations, brain. You just stopped working. Top Forge.
did not wish.
Hello, Tiel. That one, sadly, I haven't found a way to like make faster, to speed up, right? I hope they buff Poison, even though he's already a strong character. I'm just sad when the status effects don't do something, right? There should be an option to play an actual Poison build. There should be an option to play an actual Elemental build, right? That burn is so efficient that you can actually burn characters. Right now, I feel like they're just gimmicky, the infusions. I mean, there's something, why would you miss out on them? Like, for example, against frozen enemies, more damage with Aerodrim, the one where you get double the shock damage. Okay, that makes obviously sense. Teal getting healed by it. Sure, why not? Not bad. But it's like all rather gimmicky and you could technically live without it. The game rates a 10 out of 10, sir. I mean, it is the absolute perfect beginner's Souls, in my opinion. That has great quality of life features and teaches you a lot about the genre. Now, the tethering might be brutal in the game, but honestly, just get good. The tethering is only a problem for probably first-time playthrough. Once you understand a bit more about the tethering and how to play with it, you just get off.
Please, you're going to hurt yourself.
I'm already hurting. What's the difference?
I still have to watch the story of all the shells, as I haven't done that. Great. Good start, chat. Close quarter, getting blasted out of my shell. That's exactly what I was looking forward to. I found an interesting route here. So you can pick up 400 coins like that. Then you can turn on the candle and ignore the other witches. Turn on the other candle. Turn on final candle. Pick up auspicious stone. Not sure if you can turn like the tutorials off. Then here you can actually find a ladder it. Now I should probably go to the beacon, but I'm gonna be a greedy little mother trucker here for a second. Because you get the key right away. Oh shit, sorry, I need to run upstairs. Doorbell. Ah, Jesus Christ. Everyone hates my speedrun. The world definitely does. Okay. Sorry. Back to the beacon. So we're not going to cleanse right now. We're probably going to buy the Grisha fragment, but not bother with the Grisha. And I think one thing you should do with the Grisha fragment is set it to active. Because gold. You can use it for punctual summoning of the Grisha. Right, I mean, we could rely on the random summons. But here right now at the start, I think a forced summon might just simply work out better. Oh, by the way, I always wondered, can I ignore these guys here completely? I can. Is it worth it to ignore them? Seems like you should, like, care about these guys, but all things considered, it might be better. Is the game playable, worth to buy? I mean, worth to buy is always for yourself to decide. The game is very much playable. Now we're going to cleanse this beacon here, just so I get a glimpse. And I'm not sure, this one might here be a mistake. So we'll have to keep that in mind for future runs. Again, I told you I need multiple glimpses to get a certain level of strength, right? But the problem with this one, it has to, like, 2 elevators that you have to go down. And that's, like, really lengthy. And it's generally, like, a lengthy one, right? Where you just have to go through multiple layers of bullshit. The only advantage is you get this ladder right here. Can we summon the Grisha? Oh, and we should equip the Hardened Seal quickly. Because I don't have a seal equipped currently. Seal. Oh no, we're just wasting time. I think this one we're gonna just leave out next time. Gives us a glimpse, but the glimpse might just simply not be worth it. We're gonna go with the Blood Curse build. Yes, we're gonna do Blood Curse. So now after doing all of this, I'm gonna return to the Marrow Cave.
I'm at your command.
Rush to the top. Now we're still level 1, right? Seems a bit extreme because we haven't leveled up a single time. But leveling up is a luxury that we don't have right now. Okay, Zarelli, get to see there. So what we're gonna do is to take the 10,000 loom, as I said, and we want to use it for 20,000 gloom right away. Then we're going to kill the Arbiter Flash for the infusion, because he's also 5,000 gloom, and it kind of seems like stupid to not do that. And then we'll see. I did forget the Duality Stone, though. That's a mistake. But I think it should be fine, because I figured out how to unlock fast travel relatively early. I'm genuinely surprised at how early you can unlock fast travel. So step 1 is going to be, we're going to claim this. Again, Foundry Stone we get so we can use it for other shenanigans. Then we're going to run to the Castigator's Keep, because this one we later have to go for anyways. This is kind of like a teleportation spot that you achieve. And then from that teleportation spot, we can just easily work our way forward later. That's kind of like the reason why we're going for it now. I find it funny that this is like a game where you can actually spam evade. Because if you spam evade in Elden Ring, we all know what happens. It's just giga not efficient. No! No! Everything failed because I was weird about these dudes. Ah, see, terrible, terrible gameplay. Why did we die? The thingy touched you. The elevator, sir. Don't get touched by the elevator. Same happens, by the way, when you pull the elevator lever 2 times extremely quick. You just die right away, right? Does that. Good. We're gonna get our gloom. That's, wait, is my gloom there or did my gloom get teleported? Now my gloom is there, okay. Because sometimes the gloom also gets teleported back to the base, right? Can't you just run in above and rush to the beacon, Coffee? I don't know if you can just run in and rush to the... You can, right? That's a good pointer. I'll be honest, I am so used to going for the left side and up that I completely ignored the fact that I could just rush past that dude. And I don't even know why I'm doing this the whole time. You are absolutely correct. I guess the only reason I have been doing it this way was to stay safe from the knight when he's trying to like roll over you. But to be fair, it's harder to stay safe from these guys than rolling over. See, easy improvement for the next run already. Yeah, you just need to avoid the fat guy roll, which is super simple. Honestly, I don't even know why we are doing it this way. That's a very valid point. So we still have to activate this beacon, the mandatory activation. You go past Fondler number 1 and pick up the Laterite. Then we get Fondler number 2 and Fondler number 3. Yeah, like don't ask me the color of nothing, Coffee. But you're absolutely correct. I'm so set like in my ways that I probably have a good reason why I did it. And if anyone asks, it's like it's better. You just don't understand. Once you get to my level, you'll see. These are the answers, right? You learn to use them very efficiently. So like, see, you can now walk to Egon and pretty much double your gloom, which seems absolutely no-brainer for me to do. I mean, sure, it's going to take a second, but it's worth it.
Thank you for the kindness.
Because you're here anyways. This like, my whole point is, this might take a few seconds to commence, but you're here anyways. Is poison underwhelming? I have not focused on the poison stain. I have focused on just Tiel being OP by nature without anything bonus added to it. I mean, Tiel exists, right? And Tiel just gets here his... See, now I can go to level 6 right away. Not only level 6 right away, we also have to cleanse this beacon now. Are you German? Yes, I am German. My only regret might be here. That I don't have my weapon upgraded. Which I usually go in with an upgraded weapon. So I have to see how well this works now. So we're going to run past this. I'm going to pick up the Ventrium. Go up. Kill the ghost. Thing is, you now have to face a boss. And I usually try to have my infusion for this one ready. Just makes the fight easier. But to be honest, the fight isn't really hard. Me out of my punchy bag. Why I said like the fight isn't hard. It's just like you literally just spamming him down. And this usually gives you the OVA you need to be able to fast travel. Because I've tried this out now multiple times, and then every single time I do this, I can fast travel. Now we need to go do the Mother's Pulse, upgrade our thing, return to the Marrakib. And we should be able to now get the fast travel. Let's hope it actually works. No, I'm missing one. I'm missing one over. Shite. That's okay, though. That's okay, because I can do the... So you need 6 over. Then it is exactly 6. Because last time I did this, I channeled 6 because I grabbed myself an over before from this location. So I pretty much missed one single over and got myself punished for it. That's fine, I understand. I just need to keep this in mind because this is a waste of time, right? Obviously, it's a waste of time. So I need to kill him. I need to get over number 6. Slight adjustment of the path to just get another over. Not really a problem. I'm going to quickly take down the Arbiter Flash. Well, not that he's like any problem or anything. Pretty much spam light attack, right? I wonder if like anyone ever like you know, when I started my review copy, I was like so scared of this guy. Now it's just like child's play every single time. If I had the fast travel already, I could have upgraded my weapon. So now I have to do this with an unupgraded weapon. That kind of annoys me. Rikizo, so good to see you there. Thank you for the long months of subscription. Thank you for the 55 months, brother. Very kind of you. Can you explain what makes Tiel OP? It's actually quite simple. So Tiel has a ability where he gets 150% bonus damage if he stabs you in the back. Bonus crit chance and bonus critical strike damage as well. So he pretty much gets a little bit of everything, just simply for stabbing you in the back. And since Tiel has a dash that turns him into a shadowed form, which makes him invisible, and you can extend that activation window of that shadow dash shadow form to 45%, so you have a very huge window where it might be affected, you will turn invisible inevitably in almost every single fight. And as you then turn invisible, you're able to go into their back, stab them, instant crits. And with the Headsman Stone plus the Auspicious Stone, you're sitting at a consistent over 40% crit chance. And if you then use a specific Hearthstone, we're actually going up to a 55% crit chance, which is actually plenty insane. Now, I don't even know if we do get Magdalena's Memento upgraded to that point where we can make use of the 55% bonus crit chance, because in all honesty, like, we might just be too fast through the game, but we'll have to see. Good thing is, though, as you can see here right now, we have almost activated every single gate. Chat. What does that mean? Well, this means that as soon as we're ready, as soon as the preparations are done, we can just kill boss after boss after boss. And that's kind of like the whole thingy, what we're doing here. This is the preparation stage for the speedrun. So you try to get as strong as possible to then simply chain kill bosses. Because from this point on, we're just going to be running through every area without actually fighting anyone, which will require in-depth knowledge of every single zone. But that's not really an issue, because we've just beaten the game 3 times, right? So should have enough knowledge of every zone to move optimally through them. Sadly, I need to kill this little screw because I need the ladder right here. What do you think about the tar core upgrade system? The only thing I hate about it is how it is like how you have to use stupid tar cores to upgrade better tar cores. So you're pretty much forced to take shit just to upgrade some of the other ones. And that just feels not so good, because why would I take shit to then upgrade the other ones, right? Not sure how you feel about that, but who likes that? To, right, intentionally take terrible thingies. Oh no, I did not want to return to the Marrakeb. Don't have any of us to... Nope, that wasn't it.
Harbinger.
Yeah, I need to do the other... I need to do the over there first. So I've just wasted around like 5 minutes for this right now for the whole going back and forth. And I think this could get fixed by simply picking up the... Yeah, we're probably going to do that first before like even picking up the teal shell. You have to run up to go to the other location because it gives you 2 glimpses, but it gives me also the final OVA I need. That's the whole mistake. We're good because now we're going to upgrade our weapon. Then we're going to unlock the last 2 thingies and we should be good. So you need to talk to Gorf. And he's going to cough a bit more. You go back to him because otherwise he's like a bit weird, right? And doesn't want to get talked to. Gives you the marsh pearl. Then we quickly run for this glimpse here because this one is so easy to clear. So yeah, tar cores are cool, but again, I want to use my good tar cores. And if a system forces me to use terrible tar cores to upgrade my good tar cores, so 80% of the time I'm not even running around with my optimal setup, and then on top of not being able to run around with my optimal setup, there's no loadout feature, so I could actually like consistently have my optimal setup. What I'm then going to do, right? And that's where like the whole system for me then falls apart. Because I want to use my cool shit. I mean, why did I get cool shit to then not use cool shit? Explain it to me. How many NG cycles have you done so far? Not a single one. I think NG Plus is absolutely terrible in 80% of all Souls games. Shino Kizan, thank you for the Prime Gaming subscription, Shino. That's very kind of you. So now we're going to run back to Gorf a second time. There are a few Souls games where there's an exception. Where... Well, Cap, now I gotta check. I don't have what he actually needs, right? I don't have moonshine. I have to buy a moonshine somewhere. I'm going to return to the Marrakeb. And if everything is not wrong, that over should now work exactly how I need.
May the Nether shelter you.
Yeah, see, like, when the flame is on top, you know you get the Mother's Breath. This is important. So it's 6 OVA in total, chat. Why is this so important? Because now you can, like, skip the stupid fast travel. And that's, like, an actual problem. Because if I have to, like, do the fast travel, makes no sense. Now we return back here. And this time we're running for our Headsman Stone. Plus the other upgrades. So yeah, Lies of P is fun new game plus because Lies of P, for example, makes you understand the puppets. So in the first playthrough, you don't understand what a single puppet is saying. But in NG Plus, you have a device that translates the language of the puppets. And therefore, when you then play through again, you get more insight in the whole game. So that NG Plus is not merely an NG Plus. It is so much more. And that's like where I see like a few games where NG Plus is really exhilarating, where it's really cool, and not just like a slaughter fiesta. Because let's be fair, usually NG Plus is like, I am now completely broken and I'm going to fuck shit up. Right? You can buy one from the Grisha vendor in the Mushroom Village. Yes, and that's what I should have done. So now that I know that you can buy one there, I should have done it. But since I have not done it now, I am kind of screwed, and I don't know where I should get one in time. What can I say? We already know this for... So I'm not sure if we actually will ever need Dorsalid for a speed run, because the problem is that Dorsalid is just not... I'm still gonna interact with that one. Well, you know what? I said this. This might waste too much time. It is only a couple of seconds, right? Because you can go in this beacon, and then you can get 1,000 gold. Only a couple of seconds, but still. Not doing Night Heart mode. We already did Night Heart mode, King Titan. Thing is, Night Heart mode is interesting to do one time, and then it's kind of like already over. Is Lies of P where you completed the PS5 Platinum Trophy? Yes, Lies of P is where I played it on PC and then bought myself the game on console again just to do the Platinum Trophy. Because of how much fun I had with the game. You guessed right. Nah, not fighting that guy. Like, seriously, no interest in him even stalking me. Nope, not fighting her as well. Oh, wait, no, I gotta go up left. Past the double. Now we're gonna do our new enhanced route. So we pretty much lost time due to doing stupid things to then do stuff better and gain time. Yeah, not sure if that makes sense. Did you see Duskblood's gameplay? I saw it, but I mean, it's PlayStation 2, right? So if you don't have a PlayStation 2, it's Switch 2. So if you don't have a Switch 2, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I did see it, but I'm not too terribly interested as I do not own a Switch 2. Doing a speed run, yes. We wanted to see if I can beat the game in under 3 hours. Because I've done it already in 5, but that wasn't even trying to do it, which is the crazy part. So we beat the game, but we weren't actually planning to beat the game. It was an accident. Now I wonder how much faster I could do it, and if Tiel is really the build, or if I should go for Sester Ganessa. Okay, now we can fast travel back. So we're almost, wait, I can level up. So we already have this out. So don't accidentally lose mine. Then we can fast travel to the... This is like my last fast travel now. Then we're actually done. And we have everything activated. So this is like the setup phase, guys, okay? We're almost set up. Because we now activated every single gate that leads to a shadow gate. So the pre-shadow gates, right? The beacons before. And then we can just go dun, 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 and roll them down.
You've done well.
The only one we actually haven't done is the Bloodgate. Janessa seems like a glass cannon. Oh, she's an absolute glass cannon. Until she is... level 3. And with level 3, you are kind of in the spot where she is invincible. Is this the first game you've speedrun? No, Sacred. I've done some speedruns before, but I am more, like, I'm a casual speedrunner, if that makes any sense to you. Like, I like to do things fast, but I don't have to do them the fastest, right? So I'm like your average Joe speedrunner. I'm not trying to do everything godlike, find every single warp and those shenanigans. I'm just trying to have fun, right? Beating the game fast and having a good time while doing so. But doing it in a way that that everyone could do, if that makes any sense to you. Because I know I couldn't compete with the tops of the tops. I mean, like, let's not kid ourselves. I'm not like some of these crazy dudes that do no-hit runs and that kind of shit. That's not me. It's also not what I enjoy doing. But trying to figure out if you could actually beat the game in a reasonable amount of time. I mean, again, we accidentally speedrun it in 5 hours, right? Why not? Why not see what you're able to do? Okay, so now that we did all of this, I should still lack a few glimpses. But what we can already do now with shell bonding is I can do 9 in. So that's almost fully upgraded, which allows me to already put my first points into the Shadow Stagger. That's important because the Shadow Stagger is just useful. Then we're going to go kill... No, then we're going to sell things. Kill France. Oh god, I'm so sorry, Franz. I thought we were homies. So what you can do now is you can feed the upgrade materials into the machine. So I can smelt equipment, the Axitana I picked up early, because that gives me coin and Ventrium. Now I can feed in the actuator, because I haven't given him the actuator. I can feed in the lathe, and I can feed in the foundry stone. And each feed gives me materials. So now I can upgrade this to... Yes, I could upgrade it one more time. How do you get Aerodrim? We have a guide up for him, sir, in case you missed it. We're going to sell the 2 Marsh Pearls. It's sadly only 2 because we don't have more. The Meridian Tome, and we're going to sell the Coins of Mammon.
Come back again.
So next time, you know, can save a few seconds here as well. Then we can enhance our weapon to +9 already. Now we're missing some laterite, but it's like we're 3 out of 13. So we're missing 10 laterite, but there's quite some that we're going to pick up on the way now. I got the Hatman Stone. I got the Auspicious Stone. Did we equip the Hatman Stone? Now we can return back to the Fainwell Mushroom Village, where we were earlier. And from this point on, it's pretty much like running to bosses and running to bosses. I just need a few more... glimpses. Because we obviously want to get our Tiel to tier 3. Because with tier 3, banger damage awaits. Now, did you know, Chad, that you can actually stack your infusions on top of each other? Did you know you can stack your infusions on top of each other? I'm gonna kill her because otherwise she's gonna be annoying. But you don't have to kill him. You can just run past him. I'm gonna kill him before he is also annoying. Kill him as well before he gets super annoying. What you can actually do is you can now do your infusion. 1, 2, and then we can do 3 while we're looking up. So now we have 12 stacks of our infusion done. And look how fast this is going. Okay, that's insane, isn't it? So a little something most people are not aware of. That has us up +1 glimpse. You can have bleed and lighting on the Axatana at the same time. I am not sure if you can mix infusions like this. You forgot duality? No, we have duality on. I'm 99% sure we have it on, but I'll double check for you. See it's on. Okay, that's +1 glimpse. That's +1 glimpse, putting it at 4. And I think with 5, we actually do have enough, but I hope I didn't miscount now. So I have done this now like 3 times to kind of confirm that it works with this route. Doing a speedrun route? Yes. Bye. Actually, I think that was a laterite that I should have taken. Not forget the money though, because every coin counts. Bitch. Hearing this one is pain, but also it's necessary. That's 8. It's good, but we need 1 more. I need to be 9, so I get all the points I need. What is this build about? Damage. Overflow. It's simply overwhelming damage, max crits and everything. Because that's the easiest thing you can do with Tiel. You can just crit overwhelm everyone. I wanted to just be cheesy pushing her. Okay, that's the next one. Now we need just 1 more and we should have enough. So it's all about damage, into more damage, into more damage. I wonder when is though the point where I should swap the Grisha from active to passive. Trying a bit to make things simpler for myself there. Ignore this. That's 350. Wasn't sure if we need the 350, but I guess it doesn't hurt, right? You waste your glimpse on Smurd, you unlike his playstyle. That's fine. You get enough glimpses for 3 whole shells. Which boss do you expect to be the hardest on this? Isaac and Melbourne. Thing is, I can cheese Isaac to a degree. Clearing this one is difficult. It has so many enemies. And you like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I am not. Clearing this most can be questionable. And we just want to get past these dudes like quickly, right? I don't wish to fight a single one of you nerds. The only thing we want is your laterit up here. So I can potentially upgrade my weapon one further. And we want your money. On we go. Yeah, okay. Surprisingly simple. Surprisingly simple. And now let's see if we have enough glimpses. So this was pretty much all still setting up phase, okay? It was all setting up. And technically, we could have gotten to this waypoint earlier so that we don't have to return now. So shell bonding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6. See? Perfect. And that gives me the ability now to reset all my shell points and already go for the bonus damage. Sadly, I am missing 1 level to get more. So we just need that 1 more level now. And then we're good to go. I wish I could upgrade the weapon one further, but for that we need the needle. And then things should work. Glutted Mire, Sunken Village. How many levels can you level up max in one playthrough? Infinite. Because you can keep farming the final beacon over and over again. How many weapons? That's a bit more complicated. What are we doing? We're stunning him. Wow, this you teleported away while being staggered? That is bullshit. I'm just gonna say it. This is already lasting vastly longer than it should. Yeah. It's lasted vastly longer than it should in every way. True shame. We need to actually run back. I'm not sure if we have enough to get that level 9. Level 9. Problem is we need level 10 for 1 more shell point. Are you going to use poison or bleed in this build? We're using bleed. This is the coolest boss design. It's a very nice and innovative boss design. Like going for the sound, and when you hit him, the sound actually distorts. And you can hit him. So it's like, it's definitely something, like it's a gimmicky boss, but still that doesn't make him a bad boss, right? Makes it a fun boss to fight. Versus Magdalena, I can make this a passive because I'm not going to active summon it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to, again, 3 times your weapon. security there. You're not allowed to get kicked out of your shell. Because the problem is now that we're not getting the Tiel bonus damage. Should still be enough. Yeah, we got her. So after she does the whirly twirly, she gets instantly stunned again. Boom. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Now we can equip Magdalena's Memento, which is our ability. Come on, come on, come on. Faster, 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 faster. Now I wonder if I can abort the mother's cutscene. Because we can claim the OVA.
Come forth. Yes, you know your purpose.
I think I need to take that over, but I'm not entirely sure.
Over back to me.
Back. We level up. And now we get our actual damage, because that was the damage we were looking for. Because I can reset all the points again, and then boom. We get, when striking enemies from behind, the ultimate damage. Now, the question is obviously if we got enough. That gives me Ventrium. Yeah, that's not enough to upgrade, so we gotta do the second one now to get enough for the upgrades. The good thing is that we have already unlocked the fast travel to this spot, right? So we can take Mother's Breath in Fenweld to the Blackridge Pass, and we don't have to walk there. If you fight without lock-on, you can hit the enemy with your light attack instead of doing a riposte. That's true, Punisher. You're absolutely correct. So in order to avoid that accidental riposte, you could do that. When I try to just guesstimate, usually that they're around their death thingy. We're going to play Day of the Dawnwalker. You mean Blood of the Dawnwalker? And yet the answer is yes. We're going to play Blood of the Dawnwalker. You get turned into a husk and died. Ah, the final boss vibe for you. So how much do I have to kill here? Probably almost nothing when I think about it. Yeah. Probably nothing. The hard part is going to be speeding through the other areas. Let's see. Gotta cleanse this. So this is Shadowgate number 2, right? Then we get Shadowgate number 3 right after. And in Shadowgate number 3, there's one hard thing, because there is a dude with a scythe as an enemy. I guess also, well, interestingly enough, we can skip Sir Isaac. Huh. Ladies and gentlemen, what if we skip Sir Isaac? I don't know if I get enough. I don't know if I get enough OVA. Probably not. Because the basic idea is that you can actually skip Sir Isaac if you get enough OVA from playing the game. But I assume that I actually won't get enough OVA. Like, I did that in my 100% run, right? We just went past. Or we could have just skipped him when we still went for the fight versus him, because it would be silly. What do we just do there? Well, we rotated around each other, and since we're rotating around each other, he can't hit me, but I can hit him. Reasons? And that's it. Done so. What's that? There's a Magdalena's memento! Magdalena's! Level up, so that's another one with another point, which is going to give me our shadow activation windows. And this is what we have to level up now too, so we have to level up as many times as possible that we get this shadow activation window, shadow step activation window, as high as possible, because that's going to be what decides between like success and loss, if I'm able to actually get that one high or not. It's another ladder but it takes too long to actually go through. I have to ignore that. Now we're gonna go through. Miss out on the bonus heal because there's a bonus heal efficiency. Oh no, it was here. If that one hits me, I fly off. I could have just flown off the map. Oh god. That was way too clutch for my liking, ladies and gentlemen. Way too clutch. Do we have to clear this beacon? That's the question. I mean, I'm gonna have to revitalize it because just in case the next part of the map fails. But I don't think I have to clear it, right? When you think about like how long this took you the first time to go through, you're gonna be like, damn. Have I tried dodging past these many times before? I have. I have. What's the skill when you hit that you're immune? Magdalena's memento. It makes you not take a single point of damage, and it makes you dish out damage like crazy. Wait, against this boss, we're going to turn this into an active, because then I can just right away unleash that. As you can see, if you use it in the right moment, we can do like absolute devastation. Now, I really wish I could just jump into the final, into the boss there, but I need to at least refill my heal because I might fail. And I want to level up to get another point. That never hurts. Okay, 1 hour in, ladies and gentlemen. Now, someone told me I missed a lot of money here last time, but where did I miss a lot of money?
Up ahead, you'll face.
Okay, here against this fight, you're gonna turn it into a passive again because I don't think I can use it as an active.
Who could not be saved.
Drop down from the last beacon. There are like 5 chests. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. No! No! Mistakes were made. See, this is when things turn awkward. As Chad said, if you're not fighting with lock on, it's better. Thing is, I could have just killed the dude with like one. No, again. Where did I get my shell right away back? It's actually Magdalena's Memento that does that. Uh-oh. Magdalena's OP. Oh, great. He just changed his pattern. Once again. I love when he does that. Oh my goodness. That is so bad. Fumbled, Chad. Fumbled, fumbled, fumbled. So when you drop down from here, there are 4 chests. Oh, interesting. Not worth it, though. Because, like, if they were, like, all in one spot, that you could collect them, like, bop, 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 bop. Yes. But not like this, right? Do you know if there are any OVA in the overworld? Not inside beacons. No, the OVA are all inside beacons, so you must have missed something there near. Maybe a beacon you thought that you cleansed. Because I have all OVA collected in my 100% run. So if you have all beacons, you also do get all OVA, pretty much. Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. Great. So what chat sat was, I should fight this thingy unfocused. So I can do this. Because this is way more efficient. Like, look at that. Just compared to executing him. Right. Yeah, that's where we wanted to see. My glimpse is back. Can't speak in. Benji, it's like no mercy. I couldn't tell you where you're obviously just missing right now. Like hard to give you a random like this is definitely what's the case here, you know?
The lost child.
Do you know behind the hidden room? Yes, I do know staying behind the hidden room. Obviously, we just don't do that hidden room right now for time saving sake, right? Why waste your time? I mean, the same goes as actually claiming the OVA here is just a waste of time. Now I can give him the needle, which will give us even more materials. And that might give me enough laterite to go to the... Shit, I still need 18 more laterite. God. Okay, that's the highest I'll probably get the weapon, right? If I actually kill him. Still not sure if killing Franz is really worth it. But, hey, this is at least how high we can get the weapon. And we need another level up. Another level up is going to be Nocturne Gate now. Luckily, that boss is simple. I might need to get the parry seal at a given point, but... Oh, Nocturne Gate. So third gate now in the matter of an hour, chat. I mean, already from the way we have done things and the way we have, like, we know how to do the pattern better, I could easily sit at like 50 minutes now. So I think 15 minutes could have been saved. I would easily say. Gruxon, like, doing it in NG Plus is a bit easier because you obviously have everything from the get-go. My fastest thing was so far 5 hours on a complete new playthrough with Janessa. And we didn't even try, which is the fun part. Like, it was just a random, let's just see if we can do it thingy. Ah, I forgot that is going to happen when I charge him. Oh, that's what we have Magdalena's for, right? To easily get our... It's like so simple with Tiel because he's essentially turning his back to you every single time. It's like, oh, here's my back. No, here's my back again. Well, would you like to see my back? You're like, no, it's okay, sir. I really don't want to see your back. I am fine. And it's like, no, listen, I can do it another time. Let me just turn this around. And I'm like, okay, but no one asked for this. Level up. I think for the next boss, I should set my dude to active again. Anyone, like, what do you think? So the next guy is going to be the one with the scythe. And for the scythe dude, I feel like if I set it to active, it might just simply work better. Because I can like initially get him pounced to the ground, hit him in the back, and then work a bit with invisibility shenanigans. Might just function right away better. That's 550 coin here, by the way. Pretty nifty. I've played the game on mouse and keyboard. I haven't, but I heard that due to how well the game works and how the turning radius of characters is, it actually works really good on mouse and keyboard. Because as you might have noticed or not, your character is not turning as much as it does in other Souls games. Which is actually a really interesting thing when you think about it. Because you are... I would have to get a second Grisha fragment somehow. And I could summon 2 Grishas. Like the reason for that is quite simple. Because like your character walks like backwards rather than a turning, right? And in Elden Ring, you like always turn in a circle. Any way to level up your tar stones fast, you have to kill enemies, and you can farm killing enemies though. There is a farm location mentioned in my YouTube video, not from today, but from yesterday. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that was my secret plan. And then Magdalena's Memento. Yes! That worked out so well, ladies and gentlemen. The absolute Giga cheese. Okay, that was nice. That is nice. That worked out really good. I wonder if it's worth it to actually claim the second Grisha fragment. What do you think, Chan? Would that be good? Because if I could summon 2 Grishas, a lot of the bosses would become even easier.
You hear that?
Okay, Nameless Captive has the chance to be my absolute bane because he is. I'm trying to not blow it here. Exactly, because we're very close to this going off. Could have hit him in the back. Oh, shit. We did so well. That is such a good first try, right? Did this fight already? Yeah, I mean, it's like you get here really quick. But he has the potential to just end the fight with one move because his foot kick is like a move ender, right? So I know when he does it. The problem is that I'm greedy enough to harden his kick, right? Oh man, that was bad. I'm greedy enough to harden his kick. Oh my lord. Stole my mojo, Chan. No! 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 Why me? This is what I said again. Good. And now run away before he stabs you. So where are my glimpses though? Did I not have glimpses here? There. I'm not crazy. We've done a bit better there, so I'm a bit unhappy. We've done a little bit better. What level are you at the boss right now? We're 11, I think. Usually you would be level 17 to 20 here. So a bit on the lower end. The repose is so underwhelming. It is. I'm really genuinely sad about like that repose is actually not an option. I think we can skip this cutscene, but I don't want to screw it up that you like kind of skip the cutscene and we get stuck here, right? But I think let's see if I can skip it. Yeah, I think that works. Another point. They're gonna be like going in here. No, that one's not worth it. Can stay longer shadowed. Arlong, welcome back. Now we're gonna do shell bonding, and we're gonna still spend the 9 because this is actually shell health on revive, right? So we're gonna have more health if we get kicked out of our shell. Now, obviously, we don't want to get kicked out of our shell, but I guess it
They
is what it
say
is,
you gave
right?
the captive peace. He's free now.
If we get only gloom, not a single point of material. Yeah, they'll buff riposte damage significantly in future patches. The problem is that riposte was amazing, and then it just fell off. Right? Riposte started really, really amazing. It was really, really cool. And then it just fell off. Okay, this one might genuinely be the hardest part. I wish I wasn't kidding, chat, but why might this be the hardest part? Because we're gonna have to fight the Cester double. The Cester double. Sorry, not double. I'm still in my double mode. And those Cesters are a problem. Because their mom is quite unbeatable. I mean, the Cesters themselves are easy. Maybe I can bully her with a pinpoint summon that could actually be working out really well. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Pinpoint summon and be good about it. I don't have free aim, so I have to kill these here quickly. And Magdalena's Memento is so clunking useful. It's not even funny how useful that one is. My goodness, please. He's still trailing me. It's not worth it to build on riposte. Well, it's still worth it to stagger an opponent and then use that stagger window to do like abominable damage to them, right? It's just not worth it to... Oh, great. We're going into this fight without a single thingy. Okay. Get their mom. And I'm gonna summon my friend here to hopefully kick her over. Oh no! Bullshit! This was my way to easily end this. Woo! Thank you. Thank you, Magdalena's Memento. Thank you so many times. Yeah, we both get scammed on our attacks. I guess it's fine. I do believe that this boss could be a problem, though, because he's going to be quite harsh to beat. Like, it's the Conqueror. The Conqueror is powerful. Thing is, we can use the Memento technically to cheese his fire phase, but realistically, what you want against him is the Shrike Stone. Because with a Shrike Stone, you can literally avoid any damage from him in his third phase. We'll have to see how well I do. I mean, with my Janessa build, I completely cheesed the living shit out of him. It was actually super funny to see. Bro, that tethering on you was absolutely ungodly. Bye. Nice final spin. Thank you. It's not even my final form. That's the crazy part. Because the final spin is my super secret ability, right, with Magdalena's Memento. But it's not even the upgraded Magdalena's Memento, which would give me bonus damage galore. Now, last time I was so annoyed by this area that I just ran through. Let's hope we can do this again. Like, it was literally like, I don't know how to say this, but this area just made me angry. So I decided to, like, not give a flying fart and just literally zoom through. And ignore every single opponent. I would love to do the Grisha in this area, but I feel like that would be a mistake. Ooh, shite. This could have kicked me out of my shell quite sufficiently. I only have 2 heals. Should probably get heal number more. Like, only using 2 heals is asking for it. I could get more heals from our friend. What's he called again? I could get more heals from our friend. Merrick? For some reason, you gotta do this, and then the ground appears. Not sure if you can instantly run, by the way, over that one, or if it's actually going to kill you. Technically, you should be able to run over it, but you want to take the risk. Now I'm gonna arrive here with not full. Oh no! Oh my goodness! It just freezes you right away. Wait, let's do this one. And final one. Good. Whew. I thought I fumbled it there in the end, but we had it. Good job. I do notice, though, how we're dealing way less damage because we are not having our weapon upgraded enough. That's a problem. This area was heartbreaking. It's probably the best way to say it. Yes, it was. So I feel like what we should do is we should get our heals now upgraded before attempting the boss. But I'd say we're going to attempt him one time and then we're going to get our heals upgraded, okay? Because if I can actually kill him right now, that'd be great. Problem is, I should go for a guard instead of a harden. But I'm going to be very greedy right now and still choose the harden, even though that is most likely doomed for failure. Another point. Let's pull that point out. And then we get Shadow Dash almost at the higher activation window. It's actually going to be insane. But I need 4 more shell points for that, and that's 4 more levels, and that's going to take way too long. Okay, we gotta... Yikes. Playing relatively greedy. Always gets you back into your form. Yeah, this one is... I should have spawned back at the Mirror Keep. Yikes. Well, since I now missed the spawn back at Mirror Keep to upgrade my weapons, we're gonna straight up go again. I should probably do an infusion booster in the beginning, because that could kick him over the final phase. No, 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 no. Still don't know what to use the 3-glance night mode. Nice, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Actually pretty hard, I'm gonna lie. Did not expect this to work on the second try. I am absolutely honest with you. That was not on my bucket list here right now. That would actually work. Damn. Okay, give me a second. I need to check on the site where one of my daughters is. She's taking a bus she's usually not taking today, so just make sure she's actually taking said bus and not just ending up somewhere else. Level up. Another 2 points, so we now need only X more levels to do what we need to do. I would still do the shell bonding because, again, it's just going to spawn me with more life, right? Oh, also, I can now do... Here, this is really interesting. So where you can invest the points when you reach this tier is actually that we can put them in here. So a failed, perfect, guard, harden, and so on gives me 3 shadow. So even if I fail my harden, I actually get something out of it, which is quite useful, I'd say. See, that's dorsalid, but we're still missing the material. So next up, I would go for... Sadly, I'd have to go next up for our friend. What's the hexapod? And I'm not sure how well that will go down, right? Fairy, thank you for the 73 centuries. Fairy, so good to see you there. Hope you're all enjoying the little speed run today, Chad. We've already seen like many room for improval, so that's kind of nice. And we could at least been 15 minutes faster, which sounds crazy, but actually not. Gate of Mammon. Hexapod does insane damage. Yeah, Hexapod is pretty much, you can't get hit a single time. You gotta beat the Hexapod just like that. Which is a bit, eh? There is one more obstacle too, and that's the Harpy. I don't know if you know, like, it's the vestige of electricity, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure what her exact name is, but the vestige is an actual real problem that we might not know how to deal with properly. Wait, it's this one. With that one, you can just... Yeah. So this whole dungeon is just one jump. What we're gonna do is we're gonna summon our Grisha. Yikes. Okay, that's bad. Generally bad. Holy moly. I could have gone so much better. What a shit show. Do you know if Shadow Strike does more damage from behind with the Talon from behind from Tiel? It should, because it says Tiel does more damage, and your Shadow Strike should also have more crit stain. So yes, reasonably, it should work. Now what I wonder at this point is, let me refund that one. Yeah. What I wonder at this point is, how much XP do my Tar Stones have? Because you would like to have them level 2. They're not even close to being level 2. That's crazy. So we have killed, like, that's the 4th gate we're going, 5th gate we're going for right now, chat. 5th gate. And I don't remember a single thing about this gate. Oh, no, it's the Hexapod gate. I remember everything. Oh, question. Yes. Yes. I think this is what we should do, chat. What do you think? Should we kill that Grisha to actually claim the second Grisha to have 2 charges? Probably, right? I don't know how I feel about that. Can't really change it now, right? So that's my second Grisha Renman, which gives me a second Grisha charge, and I think that's actually pretty fucking good when you think about it. I'd like be just borderline OP. Now we get 2 charges, and we didn't actually have to go out of our way to do that. The problem will still be the Hexapod, because one single touch of the Hexapod and I'm just dead. Right? So that one will not be nice for us. Level up. It's another one. Okay, so with these 3 points, I could now have our Pardons and so on do actually perfect damage. Okay, daughter on her way. Or am I a bit distracted? You should be at the boss now. I need to buff Tarstone XP from bosses. Yes, I kind of feel like when I kill a specific boss, and when I rush a specific endgame boss, that should give me a magnitude of Tarstone XP. But for some reason, bosses don't seem to count more than rebel enemies, which means you are pretty much forced to actually play and farm the game instead of like going through, which I guess is kind of fine, but not really. But yeah, I like at this point, I don't want to kill every single opponent. I know which opponents I have to kill and which opponents I don't have to kill. So like maybe allow me to get more Tarstone XP from bosses. I mean, you pretty much kill the end game boss and he doesn't even give you the meaningful XP to max out all your stones. I'm sorry, but if I kill the end boss, I want my level 2 stone to instantly be a level 3 stone. And there shouldn't even be a question about that. I don't think I'm being, like, I'm demanding too much or being especially difficult here right now, right? Scatter tree fragments. Well, technically, you don't need the scatter tree fragments. Practically, you're obviously an idiot for not getting them.
I can hear it. Skittering.
Okay, so... She pumps me out of my shell right away. But I get pumped back into my shell. She's one of the few bosses that's actually worth it to... This seems to bug her when you're attacking her from a specific side. She's like one of the few bosses where riposts are actually worth it because they're doing meaningful damage. See, this is why I love Magdalena's Memento. When you understand, like, once you understand what you can actually do with it, it's just so insane. Like, right, I lose everything, but I pretty much instantly get back in. Come on, show me the... Fuck, it's not here. Okay, exit to main menu. So there's a bug where the thingy just doesn't appear right next to you. Okay, so she's on her way. My child got her bus. Are you going to the gaming event in Germany? Yes, I will be. I will play PoE patch 055, chess lover, absolutely. And I will be at Gamescom. So tomorrow is no stream. Very sorry for that, guys, but I will be at Gamescom. I'll check out a brand new up-and-coming game that I can't tell you shit about. Then I will post a short about it to show you things. There's obviously also going to be the opening night live tonight with way more trailers that we're going to talk about tomorrow. There's going to be so much cool shit coming, and I can't wait to, you know, get that all over to you. What's wrong with Tarstone leveling? The XP you're getting. Also, the not only the XP you're getting, what's wrong with Tarstone leveling is that you have to use shitty Tarstones to have enough tar cores to upgrade your good tar stones. And if you don't do that, if you only use your good tar stones and never actually use shitty ones to upgrade good ones, then you will never have enough tar cores. Okay? So that's the big problem. Phantom Blade Zero demo. I should be able to check out Phantom Blade Zero. 2. So there's a lot of interesting stuff. I'm going to try to keep you updated via YouTube, community comments, and Twitter. As much as I can. Okay, this was 2 spend. That's 3, unless I take 4 back. And then we have Shadow Dash activation window at 45%, which I think we absolutely need for Isaac. Because now there's 2 bosses. We got to return to the Castigator's Keep, and this is probably now the hardest part of the game. Why? Because we have to kill the vestige of Wibbity Wobbity. And the vestige of Wibbity Wobbity is a bitch. An absolute... Yeah, that's the best way to say it. I don't have a reliable way to deal with her. She has massive HP pool, and she's absolutely annoying, which makes her a prime candidate for super, like, cockblock. So yeah, not entirely sure what to do here in this scenario and how to make this a bit more convenient for my sake. Because I never found a way to reliably kill her without, like, a good amount of cheese. I mean, I will try to summon my Grecias in the right moments to maybe get the damage windows in to kill her, because that's a guarantee, right? If I get her close to a wall and I can have her like stagger into a wall, that's going to be very useful. Okay, let's start the fight with a... Shit. Was a pretty there. Yes, okay. Feels like we got our unreasonable there. Honestly, this like feels like we're very lucky in this coming together. But I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to be like, I'm insane. Since tar cores only come from tar stones. Yes, I mean, wrong way. This is what we're saying. So let's say you have your 10 tar stones equipped that you like, okay? The 10 tar stones that are actually useful for you. And once you have them all to level 1, that is the maximum amount of tar cores you can get, like if they are all leveled up. And then after you have them all leveled up, you pretty much in the next step have to equip other tar cores to level them also up. So you're getting a tar stone, so you get more tar cores to get them to level 3. And like, right? So you inevitably reach a point where you just have to upgrade shit for the sake of having more cores. Upgrade your weapon at the Mirror Keep. I can't upgrade my weapon anymore. I don't have the money. I don't have the materials. I have not enough to actually do this. I do not have the opportunity to upgrade shit. It's pretty easy to play around the stone in the area. Yeah, but that's in super cheese. I mean, I feel like my 2 Grisha fragments was exactly what we needed there. Without the second Grisha fragment, I would have probably fumbled it, I'm gonna be honest. So keeping these Grisha fragments on demand summons definitely a good thing to do. Please don't fight back. Fighting back would be so sad if you actually would do like a single shitting thing, right? Imagine your enemy's actually doing something. No way. Who would have guessed? Good. Got it? I mean, last time we first tried the Tar Golem. No, we actually first tried the Melbourne. We second tried the Tar Golem. And we second tried the Beacon. And then we, like, third tried or so the actual end boss, which was kind of, like, cool. Not gonna lie. Wait, which mini boss did we have to fight before we reach the... Oh no. Oh no, it's Isaac's domain. Welcome to the worst domain in the world. Do -do -do -do. You're gonna have to kill this one.
You will
Wrong way, kid. Thank you for the Prime Gaming subscription. Very good to see you there, my friend. This area hurts. It's literally the worst design area in the whole game, and it's not even close. If there was a competition for worst designed areas, this area would win the competition. Sweetie, sweetie, swootie! I'm coming for your booty! This might actually genuinely be the smartest way to ever clear this. Eat shit, nerds! Totally did this. But I hope you're proud of me, because I'm proud of myself. Yep, that I did not fall down there, because there was a very high chance that that would happen. What's best to have as passive apart from elemental mitigation? The mushrooms in tier 3 as heal, or the greaser fragments? I mean, the greaser fragments are undoubtedly, undeniable, the most broken shit in the world. Ah, shit, I need to clear this one. Which one was this? Oh, no, that's the beacon where you have to kill the Snake Lord at the end. Yeah. So I ran this one the last time. I might be able to run it again. Problem is that I'm not sure. Ah! It works! You can actually get past. Okay, that's killer. I wasn't sure if I would fit, or if my fat ass would be too fat ass. Yee-hee-hee, we did it. Now, there's just one mistake that you can make here, because you can actually die and it could end this whole dungeon. It's like plenty weird, because you're gonna go up, okay? And then there is like this little thingy, the crab is coming to you to like let you teleport on. Thing is, if you teleport too early, you're gonna fall through. I noticed this because it's walking up, okay? Then you get the lock on that you could jump. But in the end, there is like a... See, now it's settled. You see that? And you land on top. Like, you see where it dips down the very last moment? And if you don't wait for this, you're going to fall through. Speedruns are sub 2 hours by now. Yes, this dingo. There's one single speedrun that I could find that is sub 2 hours. Which is completely okay. Because I could have already saved about 20 minutes on this run. I know it sounds crazy, but we could have like easily saved 20 minutes. So we're close to that 2 hours, but we're also like, my goal was sub 3 hours for me personally. And I gotta say, it seems doable. It depends though how hard we now get stuck at Isaac, because there's a very realistic high chance that we get stuck on Isaac. Man's an absolute menace. What am I about? What can I say? Okay, we're gonna summon this. Summon the Greaser again. It's okay, it's okay. Just pop off, son. Good. Auspicious Stone finally leveled up, guys. So at the very last boss, right? At like now, the final Shadowgate boss, we had our first stone upgraded. What's worth fighting his inner demons? Well, he was still attacking my shadow copy. Only that there wasn't any shadow copy, so I genuinely don't understand what you were attacking there, brother bear. Okay, now I need to put 1 point here into the Shadow Dash Leaves behind a Shadow Clone. And I wonder if I am now supposed to, like, are you supposed to dash Isaac? Or are we supposed to guard break him until we got him? Because that's the problem. I mean, you can parry Isaac, so that's that. But with our Sister Ganessa build, we first tried him and absolutely nuked him, just as an FY. I don't think I'll be able to replicate that. I don't think he gets kicked over by Gracious, right? Yeah, that's what I feared. No. That's okay though. Sweating a lot. Sweating a lot. Like, god damn. You made me question my sanity there a couple of times. That was a clutch one. So if we now did everything correct and saved ourselves 20 minutes, so it's sitting at 136 plus minus these saving times. How we save so much time, if you're asking, it was a lot in the beginning. We were like back and forth, and we missed actually the drop-off point where you're getting the
We're so close.
where you're getting the fast travel. So that actually, you know, hurt us. Okay, we need to level up 2 times. Use this again for failed parry a Arden.
The Scholar Prince lies dead.
if you do more speedruns, maybe set up splits so you can track the time you have spent. We intentionally didn't do that this time. I don't have enough OVA. Wait, I have enough OVA to make it to the final path. Why? You need 175.
Something's coming, Harbinger.
Ah, yeah.
I feel the Undermother. She's chosen me.
Proxima viable. Yes, we have a whole Proxima build for you that I've been actually using in hard mode. So I played night mode with Proxima, and her build was absolutely demonic. A recommendation. Who's the worst boss in the game, and why is it Monolith? Honestly, the Monolith is handleable. Once you know how to properly guard, parry everything against it. You pretty much have to play with its balls quite efficient, and you're going to be good to go. By the way, let me quickly... sorry, there is... The input was lagging a bit for you guys. Can't be having that. What happened to Milas? Well, Milas gets like eaten and turned because the Undermother is currently still being hooked onto by the passenger, and that actually affects everyone who tries to interact with her. And that'll get the better of Brother Milas. Poor guy. You get hat. Are we going for... I was hoping to go for the Tar Golem first, but I'm not sure where we're going to end up here right now. Melbourne Offspring? Melbourne is... questionable at times. The problem is his phase 2. His phase 2 is absolutely a shit fest because he just goes so hard, right? He turns from like a reasonable, hey, I can do this, to get fucked, get fucked, get fucked, get fucked, get fucked, get even more fucked. That being said, once you have the hang of it, you just gotta know that he's unrelenting, right? Well, with Sester Ganessa, he was relatively easy because Sester Ganessa allowed for a good amount of cheese. Great. Almost took me down there. Oh god, we just went to the Melbourne first. Why did I do that? Why did I go for the Melbourne first? Vertical is killing you. Just turn your phone and you're instantly going to be in horizontal. So our stream is a dual stream where you get the vertical and the horizontal going on, and you just have to turn your phone. And you have, like, yeah. Greeting. Get him like almost. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't remember if you could like... Couldn't, right? Yeah. Okay. Six. Mm-hmm. Nine. 999. No, I was about to go back into my teal mode, and that would have been great. That would have been very, very sufficient. That would have been very sufficient. The problem is that in the second phase, our Magdalena stone doesn't get us back in. I mean, considering we don't have a single tar stone upgraded, I guess we're fine. That was bad. See? I don't want to, like, accidentally start executing him. Yeah. This is what we did not want to do. Because it's so much less damage. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my days, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my days. I mean, at least we arrive in phase 2 with like a fully intact healing and everything. So I guess it could be worse. It's better not to execute with Tiel. You just do more damage in the back. And you build up resolve. You do everything better. One, two. Wonder if I can just walk that. Yikes. No, no, no. I don't have the No. Ooh, I hit him. That second one should have killed him. Sad face, Chad. We're so good. When he is a hard fight, definitely. But we fumbled that there. Fumbled. So why are we not executing with Tiel, Stealthen, to bring that closer again? You are having 150% bonus damage increased into the back and 25 crit increase into the back and 120% critical strike damage into the back. So now I'm going to ask you the question, what would be better, hitting the enemy in the back or riposting him in the front? What would you prefer doing? I guess the answer is pretty simple. You would like to hit him in the back. Also, why I'm not like using potions here, because I can heal for 50% with my going back into the shell, right? I'm gonna just have him like rather kick me out of the shell, which he's gonna do now. And then I can use my Magdalenas. Instantly go back in the shell. Good. Now we're going to hit him from the back and look at the damage, just the damage difference to one execution. Yikes. That was bad. Now you can execute him. Okay, again, phase 1 done without, like, losing more than 1 heal. It was actually pretty respectable. What we gotta do now is we gotta keep our Grisha for the case that he kicks us out of the shell. And we'd have to go back into the shell, right? That's why you don't use parry. I mean, parry is unnecessary because dodging is better. So I tend to use Harden because Harden gives me the opportunity to avoid a hit that I would have taken otherwise if I really suck at dodging something specific. Shit. Okay, we're gonna... summon him. And he gets yeeted. Oh, yikes. And terrible. Okay, I mean, we have been throwing this one a couple of times. Shit. I was about to use my Magdalenas and screwed it again. I mean, we got it in the end, but feels like that was undeserved, Chan. Undeserved. Yeah, dodge is the only way on Tiel. I mean, you can have your Harden in between for certain moments, but dodge is just superior because it will distract the opponent. And that's the whole way to go. That's why Janessa is technically better, because Janessa can get hit. It's a bit different. Another's breath. Unfound path. Receiving hall. I have an idea about not running duality stone in boss fights. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I mean, what other stone could we possibly run that would live up to duality? She has a father dash too. Yes, she does have a father dash. A 217 chat. We have only 2 more bosses to kill. 3 more bosses to kill, sorry, including Smay. Now we could at least do sub 3 hours. If we then just stop dying at bosses, we could even do more. But you know what? Feels very good with an unupgraded character. Duality is the strongest stone on Tiel. I mean, considering that my duality is still level 1 here. I mean, if you look at the tar stones, level 1, level 1. They're very close to level 2, though. Oh, great. That one doesn't take any damage right now. Yeah, I wanted to get the tar golem here. He should be very simple. Apart from his phase 2, I'm not sure how that is going to go, if I'm honest with you. By the way, how do you like it that they're actually redoing the tar golem? Did you not like that, or were you okay with it? I was actually really happy that we got to meet him again. See, like, why would you want to execute when you can do this, chat? Okay, let's see it one more time. Done. That was phase 1. I'm gonna make this a passive in this fight. Okay, now I'm not entirely sure how much you can get like behind him. Oh, you can. Oh shit. Just seen that coming. That was bad. Okay. Nice, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I can now kill the beacon in phase 1, which is probably not going to happen because the beacon is annoying. We get this. See, and again, my stones did not upgrade. Right? You're not actually you're not getting XP from bosses. What? Why are you going down again? Well, I've never had that happen before. Round 2 of the boss fight. Round 2. Yeah. Steal. Absolute steal there. Which weapon status would you say is the best? Bleed, because bleed works against everything. Whereas some of the others just stop working down the line. I know it sounds sad that some of your shit just stops working, but it just does stop working. Mother's breath. Faithful Shelter is the wrong one. I need to remember which one is like the one to go for. You get the Bridge of Progression, the Chamber of the Forsaken. Jesus, which one is it? The starting one. It's not Receiving Hall. I'm just gonna teleport to Receiving Hall. I'm sorry. I wonder if you can backtrack from here to actually get to the... Because usually you get here by going around the other side, but if I now go around, can I get to the third boss? Usually I do this the other way around. Yeah, that should take us to the third boss. Saved a few seconds down the line. This little area is somewhat annoying though. Second. Kannst du mir den Haustürschlüssel aus dem Auto rauslegen, bitte? Für später. Okay, let's see. Thanks for all the Mortal Shell 2, guys. It's my pleasure, sir. My pleasure. I'm happy if I can make anyone's game better. I think I've received my favorite comment this morning on a YouTube video, which was, I was about to give up on the game until I found this video. And I know this frustration. Sometimes you want to have fun with games, but you just don't get the hang of it, right? You can't get online with it. Like, it just doesn't vibe enough with you. And that's what we have our guides for. For people that might exactly end up in that situation where it's like, you know what? I was about to just say, screw it all. Okay, we got all our stones now upgraded to level 2, which is probably perfect for the beacon. So we're going to teleport back, get them all upgraded, and then just have a good time, I reckon. That a ROG gaming phone? Yes, I bought it back in the days. No, I got it sponsored back in the days for a mobile phone sponsorship. So if you ever see me do a mobile phone sponsorship, it's mostly because I need a new phone. I need a new phone, by the way. Just FYI. just like, there will be signs, Chad. There will be signs.
He's found us.
Okay, so we can finally temper our tar stones. We got more crit chance. We got more first and second attack doubled. We got more damage. And we also have our infusion last for more strikes. Now, you notice how we don't really use our infusions much, but I think that's a mistake because with 8 infusions now, I can stack that 3 times and can go for 24 infusions on the start of a fight. And as we all know, I actually never, ever need Magdalena's Memento at the start of a fight. So it would be stupid to not just go for the maximum amount of blood core stacks that I could go early for. Okay, now the problem is that we Chamber of the Forsaken. Is it that? Shit, we just open up another thingy and we don't know what it is. If you don't want to use duality, you can use any weapon that is not dual wield. Yeah, but we do want to use duality. Shit, so which one is it now, Chad? Oh god, the biggest time waste of them all. It is not Empty Cradle. It's not Bridge. It's Obsidian Vault. Okay, so we're gonna go in here with Harden, and I think it is... No, wait, you know what? This one, we're... Okay, we're gonna go in with Harden, and I think it is a mistake. There's very few ones where execution is actually worth it. Okay, the trick here is to dodge with it, okay? No, that was bullshit. We had him so good, right? Good first try, though. Good first try. Crazy part is if we just had a fully leveled up weapon, right? This would be so stupid. Also, apply your bleed. Yes, I forgot because we were running away. See, that's 24 stacks in case you didn't know that's possible. It is. This is why I tend to not go for Harden, why I go for the guard in this fight. Because the guard allows you to, like, it just gives you that one better damage window to make up for it. But But I want to be like hyper aggressive, so I don't feel like going for it. We'll have to see. And his plate slams are hard to deal with. So I've been trying to like now damage him through his stun phase. And I just don't think it is worth it instead of just stunning him. If you go like with him, you can adapt to the tempo. Okay, got it. Whew, there's a good one. I always tried dodging through it. No, with it, yeah, I tried to go against it too. So counter-intuitive, right? Counter-circling. And that obviously didn't work. The dude just going to town on me while I'm just in the cutscene. Like, sir, listen. I am in a cutscene. Could you please not go to town on me? We actually made it to level 33. That's a surprise. I did not expect it to go this far level-wise. Right? We need to cleanse the beacon. Spent 3 hours on that boss, Echo. Honestly, they made his thingies a bit easier. But the main thing I feel like you need to understand is that the swing slam, you always have to dodge that. Right? The swing slam. But if he just goes for the one ball sack dropper, you can parry that. And if you actually use harden or actual parry, because I did use actual parry in my other tries, then you do so much stagger damage to him, it's worth it. You can even double parry when he goes for the clappers. So when he goes bop bop, you can double parry that. It's like a lot of people don't believe it, but after the one parry, it instantly resets and you can do it again. Just gotta get the timing right. The swing slam, honestly, the swing slam never worked for me. I've tried it so many times now, and it gets me every single time. Okay, now I have exactly 20 minutes for the final boss, mainly because I need to pick up my daughter. Yeah. So, like, I need to finish this now, or we can't finish it. Kill the Scrotum Dragon. Yeah, I learned how to really, like, stay super close to him, so we should be able to do it. If I can tap my Harden also, I might be able to be an absolute menace. I mean, yesterday we learned with Sester Ganessa build how to be like ultra aggressive. The advantage of the Sester Ganessa build was that I could avoid all his damage by just, how do I say this now? I could avoid all his damage by simply... Yeah, brain, don't say it. Summoning more Sester clones. Okay, let's see. Oh, great. That hit me for no reason. Oh, great. That didn't work for no reason. Oh, great. That hit me too for no reason. Do the bolts have a back? Yeah, that's probably the biggest problem with Tiel here right now. I can't hit him in the back. It might be interesting to see if I have enough glimpses, now I don't, to level up Sester Ganessa, and then in the for the sake of the speed run, like to swap over to the Sester in this case, and just have like an easier time. Yeah, I'm like having... That one should not hit me. That ball sack seemed to have taken all the crits, right? I am definitely dodging out of that. I forgot you actually need to, for this fight, there is, there's a Buggeroony with the, the Grisha fragments. And it's like you actually can randomly lose your weapon. Now the worst part of him, so you get hit of that, like you lose your shell. Now you can range this, right? You could also dodge through it. But for me, dodging through this is just always luck. It's just never like, hey, I dodged through this because I'm so like talented gentleman. Bullshit. I mean, seriously. Wait. Sometimes he stabs his weapon in the ground. In that phase, sometimes awkward. I needed to get back in my shell. I needed to get back in my shell. So yeah. Don't like this dragon design. He's definitely the worst designed boss of the whole game, probably. Easily. Thing is that his whole fight is like, you can fight him two ways. You can just smash away into him and hope that nothing of his weird bullshit actually hits you. Right? Or you can... You can parry all his moves and then just riposte him many times over. I noticed that my heal is not terribly leveled up, Chad. At least we're getting that one. Sorry, chat, for the ball vision here. I wonder if there's a way to like better hit him there. And this try is over. Problem is, I'm just gonna get burned to death now by the fire. And I don't have the heals to work against that. gotta look out because he tends to sometimes just poke it in and do the whole fire shenanigan again. Notice he's not particularly hard. It's just like about avoiding most mistakes. And then obviously you have these phases where he suddenly just breaks and doesn't do anything that he's actually supposed to do. Oh, great. Mm-hmm. You cannot afford to get burned, sir. See, this is, you can't tell me that this is like intended design. There's something like we're like too close to him or something like that, and it kind of like breaks the way how the whole boss functions. Also, the ball slamming like thingy when that actually happens, also not intended. Did we just absolutely go to town on his balls? Yeah, we went. Chat, we went. It was the best thing I had going on there. Ladies and gentlemen, the sub 3 hours is real, and we could have done it probably faster. So at least 20 minutes faster, plus minus the... Yeah, I mean, 2 hours seems realistic for our... first doing this. Which build did the sub 2 hour speedrunner use? He used a Gragu build. Main reason he used a Gragu build is because Gragu has more HP, but Gragu also can cheese bosses. Gragu has an infinite boss thingy where he hit, punch, hit, punch, hit, punch, and that kind of creates this moment where you're just infinitely staggering bosses and you just always win. Ta-da, ladies and gentlemen. That was cool. I'm going to put this speedrun live for you so you can actually rewatch and see what we did. Our preparation was shitty, though, so we got to work on making the preparation better. Because, you will already see if you go through the preparation phase that we made a couple of mistakes. The Tiel build that I've been using, we have the guide up for this one, too. So if you would like to follow in our footsteps, as you can see, we have, like, half of the shit only activated, and there's actually more stuff that we can do. So that's that. Ladies and gentlemen, now I need to run to pick up my child because we just finished in time. So shout out for all of you for being here. Tomorrow is Gamescom. I'll keep you in the community tab updated, Twitter updated. There will be shorts from me coming with new game releases that I'm under NDA and can't tell you shit about. And I'll cover as much as I can about cool new stuff coming with the Gamescom of the games that we're interested in. Souls games, Crimson Desert, PoE, those kind of things. Okay, I'm done for today. Thank you for coming, watching, lurking, chatting. I'll see you all next time. Can't tell you when next time is. Also, the best shell Abdul, Ganessa. Honestly, OP. Take care.